Welcome to a Gorilla Cookie tutorial, short, sweet, and to the point. We're going to look at bounding boxes. In Illustrator, we say bounding box. In Photoshop, we would call them transform handles, but they are pretty much the exact same thing. And what they do is they allow you to quickly and easily transform shapes in Illustrator. So let's take a look and see how they work. First, let's create a simple shape. I'm going to go ahead and why don't we go ahead and grab a star so we can see how things work. Go ahead and make a star. Notice if I hold down my command button, I can go ahead and move that shape because it automatically refers back to my last used selection tool, either the select or the direct select. So I'm going to deselect that. This time I'm going to get a circle. Whoop. Why don't I grab a circle? Otherwise known as the ellipse tool. Go ahead and make that. I'm going to move that into place as well. And so here we go. We got two simple shapes, star and circle. I'm going to grab see if I can find my Pathfinder somewhere over here. I left it out somewhere. Right. Oh, here we go. I had a tutorial on it showing you guys how to clean up messes. So I've got them both selected. I'm going to go ahead and use my Pathfinder to unite them into one object. And let's go ahead and fill that with a color that we can see a little bit better. That's a little bit much. How about that? And let's bump up the stroke line a bit. There we go. And that's it. Now I already have my bounding box open, but if you don't see it, this is where it lives. Go to View and choose Bounding Box. Now I note right there the quick key for that. So rather than hide it that way, I'm going to use Shift, Command, and the letter B, and I no longer have a bounding box. But we want to discover our bounding box today. So Command Shift B, and for you PC users, that would be Shift Control B would hide and toggle back, hide and show your bounding box. And your bounding box is simply this. Basically, you can use these little handles to scale your shape. The same thing works in Photoshop. It's pretty much the exact same tool, but they call it a transform handles. If I go outside of my bounding box, notice my selection tool turns into a hooked arrows. I can use that to rotate my shape. So I can rotate going outside of the bounding box, just on the outside of it. Here's something. I'm going to do some Control Z's to put it back. That's undo. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, put it back the way it was. So undo, that's another great quick key to know is Command or Control, depending on Windows or PC. I'm using a Mac, so it's Command Z. For you PC users, it would be Control Z. That's a great one to know. Undo, you always have to undo a lot of things. What else? Oh, here you go, bounding box. Another thing about the bounding box, this is true in Photoshop too. If you grab it from the corner and hold down your Shift key, you will scale things proportionately. So the width and the height will change together automatically, and you will not create objects, shapes, or images that are disproportionate, the width and the height. Let's do some Control Z's and put that back. Something else, though, this is really handy for you animators, for you people that are going to be working in cartoons or animations. The center point, I can't see because it's blue. Let's pick something different. There it is. Oh, red. There it is. Now it's really bumping out. You can go into preferences and change the color of that center point as well. Here's what that's about. It's really handy if you're working in Illustrator and you want to make sure that an arm is going to move correctly, or that a head is going to move correctly, or the foot's going to move correctly. Often I'll use this little device right here. It's the basically everything's going to move off that axis. So if I go to my rotate tool, so we're wandering away from our bounding box a little bit, and use that now. Notice how it rotates. It rotates, and this anchor point holds this point in place. So this is a great tool to use if I want to make sure that an arm is going to move correctly once I get out of Illustrator and I'm working, say, in Toon Boom Studios. Let's move that over here. Oh, things flying all over the place. Let's grab it one more time. So you just literally click on it and move it wherever you'd like it to go. Then grab your object anywhere else. Here we go. We could do like a swinging clock sort of thing. Or arms are a big thing too. As an arm moves, anywhere that you have a joint, that would be the point on your joint. So, bounding boxes, For transforming objects quickly and easily, use your Shift key on the corner to transform things proportionately so that they don't become disproportionate. Use the corners to rotate, and you can use the quick key Shift, Command, or Control B to turn them on and off. Command, Shift, B, turn it back on. That's how your bounding box works.